Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to the Hot Stocks Outlook for August 12th, 2016. And what I'd like to demonstrate today is how traders are able to use the VantagePoint Intermarket analysis software to identify new trading opportunities in the market and really manage those positions effectively. Now, the past couple of months and the beginning of August have really had some tremendous opportunities in stocks. So I want to demonstrate some of these opportunities, but more importantly, how these indicators work and how traders can really benefit from technology and really predictive data to make their trading decisions. Now, if we look here for the chart for Best Buy stock, you'll see that we have three indicators. We have a black line here, a blue line, and also this green line at the very bottom of the chart here. Now, the black line that you see on the chart there, that is a simple moving average. So just takes the last however many close prices, averages them together and plots that line. So it's really a lagging indicator, simply reacting to where the market has already been. Now, the blue line, however, that is VantagePoint's predicted moving average, and it's generated by utilizing a technology called neural networks to incorporate predictive data into that predicted moving average. And so what we're looking at here is a comparison between a prediction and the actual moving average. So for traders, whenever we see these lines cross, so that blue line move above the black line, it's essentially a prediction that prices are expected to start moving or trending higher. You want to go ahead and look to take a position. Now, if we look at the very bottom of the chart there, you're going to see that we have that neural index. Now, the neural index can only be a 1 or a 0, and it is a highly accurate 48-hour indicator. So looking 2 candles ahead, these again are daily bars and candles. So looking 2 days ahead and helps traders anticipate some strength or weakness in the market over the short term, over those next couple of trading days. So this is what allows traders to really know what to expect in the marketplace and then adapt their trades based on their trading style. So you see here, we've seen this directional change, that blue line over black line, predicting average prices to go higher, that confirmation from the neural index. And as long as these blue line stays above the black line, the direction still remains to the upside. Now, what you'll notice though, is that oftentimes the neural index may drop down to a 0, forewarning of some short-term weakness over the next couple of trading days. And you see that average prices over those next couple of trading days are lower. You're hitting some low lows there, but if that blue line remains above the black line, the direction still remains up. And you know that that's some temporary short-term weakness in the market, and you should look to maintain that long position. You'll see the neural index again drops down to a 0 here, but some short-term weakness over the next few days, but we see that blue line really well above the black line, meaning that prediction is still well above the actual moving average and direction is still higher. And so this is what allows traders to really practice patience in the market, because you certainly don't want to be getting out of the market when things look to be going sideways over a few days, when you really have a nice rally really waiting in store if you just go ahead and hold your position and sit tight, since that direction is still to the upside. Now, what I need to show you though, guys, is really the technology that's generating these highly accurate forecasts for VantagePoint users. So if I go into the market tree and we see we have all these US stocks split up by sector, I'm going to search for best so we can find the Best Buy stock here. And I'll go ahead and open up this properties tab. Now, what I'm viewing here is a little bit of the secret sauce, really what's generating these predictive indicators. Now, what VantagePoint does is it's performing what's called intermarket analysis. So for every market that you trade, in this example, Best Buy stock, VantagePoint is looking out and analyzing the 25 to 30 most closely related markets that are known to influence, drive, and impact the price of Best Buy stock. Now, some of these relationships are critically important, like the dollar index, crude oil prices, interest rates, and many of these relationships are a lot more subtle. So you see relationships in some of the ETF markets, individual stocks. We see Bed Bath & Beyond, Lowe's, Facebook. So these are a lot of these subtle market relationships that traders aren't paying attention to that can also trip them up and have them on the wrong side of the market at the wrong time. So what these indicators allow traders to do is really hone in on the overall trend direction via these predicted moving averages, as well as the neural index, helping traders know to anticipate that short-term strength or weakness in the market so they can practice patience and maintain that appropriate position for the appropriate time. So we see here, once that signal comes through, so once that blue line crosses above the black line, that's your signal to go ahead and look to take a position. And as long as those indicators remain separated, that blue and black decline, you see the market moved up about 13 or 14% over about 31 trading days. So easily 500 shares or 1,000 shares making you a couple of $1,000s, and that market is still trending higher, still moving up. So excellent opportunities for traders utilizing this approach. Next opportunity I want to take a look at here is in Diebold. So exact same approach. We want to keep things very simple, really, making sure all that analysis is really handled by that neural network technology that's analyzing those global market relationships, allowing the trader to really concentrate on the very important things of direction. We see this crossover signaling an opportunity to the upside. The neural index, so over the next 48 hours, confirming that crossover move. So saying, look, you should expect some strength over the next 48 hours. The direction has just recently changed, telling you, yep, that's a great time to go ahead and look to take a long position in the market. So as long as that blue line, again, remains above the black line, you really want to go ahead and hold on to your position, because the last thing you really want in an opportunity like this is when the market goes sideways over this period of time, just saying, you know what, I've made a little bit of profit, I need to go ahead and step out of the market. You get a little emotional, want to go ahead and lock in those gains, but we see the direction is still up, and we have this huge candle here, which really all the money is made as that market moves from about 26 up to almost 29, about 28.60 or so in just a single day. So this is why it's critically important for traders to understand, should I be holding my position? What should I expect over the trend, direction, but then also over the short term here, as far as where is this market expected to go? Still expected to go higher, and certainly want to hold on to that trend and capture that move. So we see here about a 12% move over just about 25 trading days, where the market, really doesn't go against you at all from that point. So about $3 per share, 1,000 shares, over $3,000 on a single trade, single trading opportunity, with a pretty small amount of risk there as far as taking that opportunity. So I'll go ahead and move on to the next chart, next opportunity. Now, guys, sometimes, and especially when these trends get ready to reverse, it's critically important for traders to know to get out of their position and go look for a new opportunity here. So, sometimes the market do go down, but we want to make sure that we're adapting to these situations and able to even short the market and make money when some of these asset prices decline. So we see here the software works exactly the same to the upside and to the downside. We have this directional change, that predicted moving average crossing below the actual moving average. The neural index really, strongly at a zero over this time period where this trend is just getting ready to shift, telling traders, look, go ahead and look to short the market here, and a really great opportunity. Or, if you're long, getting out of that long position, certainly a great thing to do here. We see about 17 trading days, the market moved down about 16, almost 17%, $4 per share. So easily about $4,500 position there to the downside. And what you'll notice, though, is that we never get a crossover to the upside here. So, there's these periods of time where the market will go sideways. You see that neural index is saying expect some strength over the next couple of days, but the direction remained down. And that's so critically important, not really get faked out by these moves. Make sure you maintain that short position, shorting up at 27, but able to just trail those stops down with the market, but keeping everything in line with, obviously the highly accurate predictive nature of these indicators. Next opportunity here, and we'll finish this up on Fifth Third Bancorp, so a financial stock here. And so what's really great about this approach is that we can keep things very, very simple. You're not really having to change your strategy for, every different market that you're looking to trade. So when you get that confirmation, we see the forecast telling us the market is looking to go higher here. And it's so far a really nice opportunity, about almost 11%, 10% move higher in the market, about $1,800 on 1,000 shares move higher there. And again, really great entry where the market not pushing up against you. You can trail those stops. And you see really where the management comes into play here, where, you get these periods of time where the market goes completely sideways. And remember, these are daily bars and candles. So that's about 6-7 trading days where the market's going sideways. A lot of people get impatient, but traders who had the VantagePoint software understood, look, we may get some weakness over the next couple of trading days here, but once that neural index comes back up to a 1, that's where the trend's in line and the short-term forecasting, and that's when you really want to go ahead and look to be long the market if you practice those shorter-term strategies or want to go add to that position, seeing as how you already had a profit as that market moved in your favor. So easily about a 10% move to the upside, about $1.80, and the market's still looking to trend higher so far, so easily up to about a couple $1,000s there on a position. So that's all the charts that I have for you this afternoon. I hope you guys appreciate this demonstration of the VantagePoint Intermarket Analysis software. Again, this has been the Hot Stocks Outlook for August 12th, 2016. Thank you all for watching. Happy trading, and bye for now. Thanks, guys.